So for those of you who have been watching the channel for quite a minute now, you guys would know that I am a massive Mandalorian fan. I am a massive Last of Us fan. Therefore, if we do simple math, I am a massive Pedro Pascal fan. And when I woke up today and I heard the news that it was being reported that Pedro Pascal had been offered the role of Reed Richards in the new Fantastic Four movie, I was definitely really weirded out. Also a little bit skeptical, but again, extremely happy because obviously it's Pedro Pascal and the guy's the GOAT and he can officially sit on my face. But after all of these emotions kind of sunk in, a couple hours after that, it was revealed that it looks like Pedro Pascal has actually agreed to the role and has been cast as Reed Richards in Fantastic Four. According to Deadline, Pedro Pascal has officially been cast as Reed Richards in Marvel's Fantastic Four. The film is currently set to release in 2025, and we are waiting the rest of the cast to be announced. Now again, this is really interesting. First of all, is Fantastic Four actually going to be getting released in 2025? I still am very skeptical of this. Again, it is being said, I think that Avengers Kang Dynasty is 2027 and Secret Wars is 2028. It almost feels like with everything that's gone down and the realization that we're only going to be getting one Marvel movie next year, which is Deadpool 3. And you see all these reports that the script is being rewritten on both movies and that Marvel don't want to roll with Kang anymore. And oh my god, a lot of this doesn't seem realistic. It doesn't seem like we're going to be getting Fantastic Four in 2015. It probably seems like these Avengers movies are going to be getting pushed back to accommodate for this. And yeah, look, a lot is going on here, but I'm going to be honest here. I think that Pedro Pascal might not be the best casting for Reed Richards as, you know, Mr. Fantastic. But in saying that, I also think he is really, really needed at Marvel. Like, when we look at Marvel right now, after, again, Avengers Endgame, you really lost just some of the most famous actors in the world when you either killed off the characters or whatever it might have been. Of course, Robert Downey Jr. left. You know, Chris Evans, of course, is no longer Captain America. Chadwick Boseman, again, rest in peace, again, is no longer Black Panther. And since then, we haven't seen much of, like, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. And look, again, those are some of the most famous actors going around, and half of them are not in Marvel anymore, or half of them just don't have any projects really in the work. Then when you look at some of the other actors they've got, you look at Mark Ruffalo. No one gives a fuck about Mark Ruffalo or his Hulk. It's literally like dead in the grave. Again, you got Captain Marvel right now. I forgot what the actor's name is for some reason. She's very attractive. She's got two awesome things about her that I love. But again, no one really cares. I feel like you just need a lovable big actor in the MCU right now to almost carry some of the pressure and load that is going on, because again, there's not many characters in the MCU that people really care a whole lot about now, and the Marvel's flopping is a prime example of that. People just don't really care about Captain Marvel, people don't really care about Miss Marvel, and whoever the black chick is, look, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know who her character is, but no one cares, right, is what I'm trying to get at here. Pedro Pascal is one of the biggest actors in the world, if not the biggest TV actor in the world right now. Not just that, but you've just cast him in one of Marvel's biggest ever roles that has been so underused and legitimately never been used in the MCU other than John Krasinski's take on it, right? It's fantastic. Like, oh god, I didn't even mean that. That sounds like a scene out of the Fan-4-Stick movie. Oh my god. I'm so sorry guys, I didn't mean that, but you know what? It is fantastic that I think Pedro Pascal has actually been cast in this role. Amazing actor, extremely famous actor, playing one of the biggest characters in the MCU, in Marvel, really makes a whole lot of sense. And I think this is one of the first steps back to see that Marvel is going in the right direction. Again, we know now that Deadpool 3 is coming out next year and it looks absolutely awesome. We know Captain America is getting a massive rewrite and 6 months of reshooting because apparently how bad it was. Marvel have learnt their lesson there. Blade looks like it's somewhat finally starting to settle down, or at least they're figuring out what's going on with that. And again, it looks like Spider-Man 4 will be starting to film soon. And again, Shang-Chi, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, I know a lot of people did like, number 2 is reportedly in the works as well. So a lot of good things really happening at Marvel. My only concern is, how does Pedro Pascal manage all of this? Because if we think about it, a lot of people are saying he's got Mandalorian Season 4 and The Last of Us Season 2 to deal with, but that's not even like the minimum of it. Realistically, let's just say Mandalorian Season 4 doesn't happen, because that's the rumor right now, that they're going to be going straight into a potential movie. Right? We know that Pedro Pascal is going to be in Dave Filoni's Star Wars movie. So between 2023 right now to 2025, Pedro Pascal has Gladiator 2, which he's working on, Last of Us Season 2, he's got Fantastic Four, he has the Star Wars movie with Dave Filoni, he might have the Mandalorian Season 4, as well as other cameos potentially in other Star Wars projects, and he'll have to do Avengers Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret War, and then after that, probably Fantastic Four 2 and Fantastic Four 3. I have never seen a busier actor arguably in Hollywood right now, and I wouldn't even be surprised if the guy took on more roles, because he is currently done with Gladiator 2, and I think he's got some time left between the filming of a couple of the other things. Don't be surprised if this guy picks up another 18 movies and TV shows at this rate. Look, the guy is one of the biggest actors in the world for a reason. He's incredibly great, and I think he's going to do a very fantastic job. I did man at that time at playing Reed Richards in Fantastic Four. Again, hopefully this is all true and it's all awesome, because I'm very excited for this. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you guys like Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards? Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions. Don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel, which is this one, my IRL/vlogging channel, and my sports channels. Links for them will be in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.